Emma be with a question shape. Sure, question, and the 4 2. One more question, young man, they say, which is not true. Yen cannot crunch a man. Yen cannot crunch what you got.
One in the Hadia, and no one go. Maybe I'm not go for
your kind of catcher. Was it for years? Women who had never conceived, as well as women who had gone through previous pregnancies and deliveries, used IUD as birth control device. Unfortunately, many of these women were never told that the IUD can also provide a foolproof pathway for bacteria to move up into the cellular environment of the uterus. From there, they will spread into the vulnerable tubes, where infection can create serious damage. Or how I see be a man, no baby, I see. Now, who sign on what me when I go kum, Pia, the kum, and now open it, I enjoy water, in your will become. Or fun to beat me up on the pie. With me a black poison. A lot with me a ectopic pregnancy, emergency, I'm a one with you. Indeed, and yes, sir, a big cow bow pet, and a yellow how, you won't, near the kind, you know, my dear you. I know you. Thank you.
I feel you share a name of Faban courses near my hood, I manner a bias. And
near ma, no. And there might be before more. Near ma. If you had your bad mistakes, it is the Free Hospital. With the audience, my man and Casa say lack of knowledge and misinformation in account.
Okay.
And I'm a man. Enyas our how baby. Your friend is a barco. Ah, medical can and no member manners of boyada one. Hey, nada, and no makutum. So on the office, I'm on a Muslim book. And I'm on a moya doctor for and I'm almost say, it almost say they are saying here. Yeah, Bedia to Musa. Barco, yeah, contraceptive method be a man use IUD. IUD, no, intra device. One of the device be so bad now with the block said you want to mean inside. Book enough maybe so necessary also don't know about the big control. And maybe with a question shape. Sure, question and then the 4 2. One more question, young man, they say, which is not true. And you would this papa. A baby America and Yamafa contraceptives in one. Whether oral contraceptive or implant or IUD or whatever method. Number B says Catholic Church. A institution and money papa. I saw for the big doctorate degree professor. A science, a sorry, a big hospitals.
And a crabangy baby should stay over.
Better. I didn't think a woman was saying with the other. Now, all tear contraceptive. So, a bunch of tina will know far. Some method it is IUD, no one implant, they are there for shady skin. Near you are pop on a pannier. I don't know what you do. Catholic Church normal promote natural family planning. And also one day a topic about my become was natural
or Titina woman now first of the first animal.
Yes. Natural family planning was on a Catholic Church position or you against this. The moment you against, let's say you know we against you, and yet the papa. Now here are you dinner, Dr. Kesibi, your friend Richard Mass. Or trouble could be on fertility. Some woman who paid 212. May can be humanity or no medical doctor Casio. Who come America, you open gynecologist, would deem with a powerful doctor, my friend Richard Mass. Then the woman to assembly of the was it for years. Women who had never conceived, as well as women who had gone through previous pregnancies and deliveries, used IUD as birth control device. Unfortunately, many of these women were never told that the IUD can also provide a foolproof pathway for bacteria to move up into the cellular environment of the uterus. From there, they will spread into the vulnerable tubes, where infection can create serious damage. What is okay? I see you catch that man. I say, oh, open so see you IUD. IUD. And what can say? Unfortunately, many of these women were never told that the IUD could also provide a foolproof pathway provide the bridge for bacteria to move up. Bacteria will move up into the cell environment of the uterus. From there, they will spread into the vulnerable tubes. So, where infection can create serious damage. Medical professor Pane Casano. And the other man, the Bibliaco Shibi. Me clinic had the off baby. Baby, do how back me interview no who's washing them so coffee. And there'll be no asamba. Other one with the medicine when you do. A man at Yemino Kuiba. Partner Yanayara. Me cousin am hot FM. Me your program a point and Baba will be free. Somebody can cast answer me. No, say, Ohene, one more media me. Or could she be? No, quite the end of the end who more run about me 1 hour and cap. Me pushing money in Temple. Or no, Ukuna, or Bewa, or Yamari, and what Yabuchi. Or Mario. That's what a Ghana Castle Bayam, or Tiabuchi. No, I could say. And the Busasa, oh, she said, oh, fun now with the chair, I was a man fan paraso. Now, again, I'm all saying, no, do a can of so make said, what kind of one galley, this will be about filler. Chadio, said, or say, or said, what's IUD now? Oh, period, that's all called, ma, they're check. Who said the year now be comprehend? In 4 years, 30 years, no, what check it out.
I don't know if
say education anymore. Only as I said, and have caused serious complication. And me money back hot affair. Me tea and I'm so quiet. Now me friend doctors be war. Family health hospital at Oteshi. No, what's me find? You find them. To drive a young man in stone. No car taxi, Sabena, on camera car, no taxi, and I'm a friend, I'm such a live again, you call family health, me back. And if she, you didn't feel free more. It could be a doctor, and they say, hey, yeah, I never emergency operation again. Now, one the best sign, I'm here operation. Now, say, Rabba, for Bush and 1 number, or some person will be up at it. So, we more African for no superstition. And it will be anti-side. And we chill kakra some be or can enti ase kakra wo me gina hodi kakra na me sign na me sign na me risk my life for sign we will be am me operation later ye koyi no doctor say hey mo say girl you kubu straight and he say girl into omo ye wie ye no and son o money sister penny at say or the hospital. This is an something I'm telling you was me na call abortion. My first allegation. Obi am you baby alone. But I said the lady. And then onya mpaye I don't know how to put the be obo mpaye mama. O hotel na hotel na no afra me. No sani mpaye gu me so be kan ne. I said the lady and also me rescue my life and the anu ase kakra.
Okay.
I say ke boku no. Enye program e na man information o tete ho de kum. Ya pa be ifo bi ade na hye no. Yen ka no kra nkyere ma no. Yen ka no kra what the doctor.
Na be wa ni ha dia na won nko we bia no won nko fo.
You kind of catch it. Well, was unfortunately many of these women were never told that the IUD could also provide a foolproof pathway for bacteria and bacteria and also as a bridge at the core to move up into the sterile environment of the uterus. Okay. From there, they will spread into the vulnerable tubes where infection can create serious damage. Once believed by most physicians, once believed by most physicians to be a safe form of contraception, today the IUD is considered potentially dangerous. Say onwa abrofo ne create sade na se ne IUD ni dangerous wa yetete Africa na da so de mama. Ye kuma no na brofo ne decide we ba no so your medical professor kese was it today the IUD is considered potentially dangerous and so na ahame de mama bebre omo hihye bi onim or suspect was the chances are the IUD themselves were not the source of the infection that caused this problem. They were merely the conduit that transports the bacteria. See the shell as a sana maybe could have APA. That would be controlled. You know, so the one fa at the power say. You know, say a conduit, a man and one faso. This can happen when the IUD is inserted. It can pick bacteria in the cervix, and this bacteria can carry into the cellular environment of the uterus, or the bacteria can ascend during the removal of the IUD, which can be particularly dangerous because the removal often traumatizes the cervical canal, or it say yeah, they say chronic to pick infection, and you know so to pick infection. Yeah, they say a pick infection ye pick, and we na se ma de mutim mo de wo mo kone ye mo nema ya no da ho nema ya me menje ne ke menye mawu oba ba ye ne bi ne ye bro mu chup no de se na fo mo sa so oba ba kan de hye no aye no asan be was it these sites that have been traumatized are perfect places for infection to take hold. So the role of IUD play as a transporter of bacteria make them accessory to many tubercle programs. These include programs that are created by the most prevalent source of pelvic infection, so that blah blah blah. Dr. Richard Mas, Nibukuno 212. Okay. Well, anyone who pay medical dictionaries akasiye. One medical dictionary for the British Medical Association Illustrated Medical Dictionary. One also say an IUD increases the risk of infection. Okay. Current medical diagnosis and treatment 2014 page 742 was it PID is more likely to occur when there is a recent insertion of an IUD. And then a medical boost me na ejitum say adewe e damage ma so still the man wo hospital. It is a doctor wanted to make cancer na omugo fu. So you can crunch rama. Mo abubuku current medical diagnosis and treatment 2014 page 742 Dr. Diamokan. And then I'm trying. Was it PID is more likely to occur when there is a recent insertion of an IUD. Yeah, more baby and should be I repeat. And yeah, and my way. Abna, women is a copy of natural medicine. Yeah. And also a doctor for being for the Troy. Bako, you're very Christian. North rap. Okay. Where you MD Kakrakapao, any other doctors, Noki Kambo, which are on my way. Nati Domo Sobeka. Matura DBA free, Mamma come out. Okay. What kind of sang with 268? Was it intra-ultra divided the IUD are associated with an increased risk of PID, particularly in the first 4 months after insertion. But then risk return to normal at 5 months. That is when the person is fortunate. The thinking is that microorganisms in the vagina, and cervix are introduced into the uterus during the IUD insertion. You also infections were infections were, and I'm any room kosher. Not a more they are local inside of one and also level bacteria. So the incidence of PID in IUD users is 2 to 9 times that of non-users in most population of women study. So if a woman with suspected PID has an IUD, it must be removed. The woman will canon. If a woman with suspected PID has an IUD, it must be removed. A man will be able to clinic. Mitiena no matter the questions. I question PID. Was it? Oh, I question IUD. Me that's it. Was it? I. And then so I question be the oba. Koku yi wi asabara me ma wadura emfa and the koro woman na nyaduma because ade na hye ho abona and koro we ye ba kope ade na dada ma ne sa ana wonte mase yes ade yi nye munni mu na mosuo mu buku oba de ye sebe wo no yare ohia moa na waba ade ye nye no ade na ade ma no o pese won tete na wo mu a wo de ade yakosha no nso nim se nye se ya na omo enka ngoma wo so omo kan no ma hye but omo kan but edusika you say somebody's pain is somebody's gain. Africa ha obi amani hunu hu yi obi fa so no da koto na na wo wu na